Now, as you sit there breathing easily, you might begin to notice how your mind, so curious, so alive, starts to wander through something unfinished, something tugging gently at the edges of your thoughts. You don't need to know what it is, not yet. Just feel the pull, like a half-remembered dream whispering. There's more to discover. That's the Zeigarnik effect, you see. A little spark in your brain, a soft hum of energy, like a river that knows it must flow to the sea. Imagine, if you will, a young boy standing at the edge of a puzzle, pieces scattered across a wooden table. He places one piece, then another, and his eyes lighten up because each piece feels like a step towards something whole. But then his mother calls him to dinner, and he must leave the puzzle unfinished. And as he eats, as he plays, as he drifts to sleep, that puzzle stays with him, doesn't it? His mind keeps turning, circling, wanting to fit just one more piece. That's how your mind works too. It loves the unfinished. It craves to close the circle, to find the next piece, even when you're not trying. You've felt this before, haven't you? Maybe you were reading a story, and the chapter ended on a cliffhanger, and your mind, so clever, so eager, couldn't let it go. Or perhaps you were talking with a friend, and they asked, what if things could be different? And that question, like a seed, planted itself deep into your thoughts, growing roots, while you weren't even looking. That's the Zeigarnik effect. It's not just a trick of the mind, it's a force, a gentle nudge from your unconscious saying, keep going, there's more to find. Now as you listen, you might wonder, how does this work? This curious pull. Scientists, with their charts and their numbers, they've watched the brain light up like a starry sky when a task is left undone. They say it burns energy, like a fire that won't go out until the work is complete. Your brain's so wise, so tireless, it holds on to these open loops, these what-ifs and maybes, because it knows resolution feels good, doesn't it? Like the moment you find your keys after searching, or when you finally say the thing you've been holding back, and the world feels right again. You're already doing this, you know. Every time you pause in a conversation, leaving a question hanging in the air like a kite caught in a breeze, you're inviting their mind to dance with yours. When you say, what if you already knew the answer? Or what if this moment is the start of something big? You're not just speaking, you're opening a door. And their mind, so curious, it can't help but step through. You've seen it, haven't you? The way their eyes brighten, the way they lean in, as the brain works to close that loop, to finish the story that you began. And here's a secret. You can use this easily, naturally. Imagine you're a painter, and every question you ask is a brush stroke, leaving just enough blank canvas to spark their imagination. Try this today. Ask 3 questions about the moment. What if this conversation changes everything? 3 about a shared dream. What if we could make this happen faster? 3 about wild possibilities. What if you're already the expert here? And 1 so playful, so absurd, it makes both laugh, like, what if we're secretly building a time machine? Notice how their mind grabs hold, how it weaves the words into their reality. Because the Zeigarnik effect demands completion. But sometimes you hesitate, don't you? You worry. What if they think I'm unsure? What if I lose control? And yet, as you sit here, breathing deeply, you might notice control is like gripping a river. The tighter you hold, the more it slips away. Let the river flow, and it carries you where you need to go. That fear, that worry, it's just your mind learning, practicing, keeping you safe. But you already know how to let go, don't you? Like when you laugh off a mistake, or when you try something new, and feel the rush of freedom. That's the Zeigarnik effect too. It pulls you toward growth, toward the next piece of the puzzle. If you lean into this, your life becomes a dance, a flow, like a song that builds and builds until everyone's singing along. People listen, they follow because your questions, your curiosity, they light up their minds like fireflies in the dark. But if you resist, if you try to force every answer, it's like piling stones in that river. Everything stalls and you're left stuck, heavy, alone. The choice is yours, and your unconscious knows. It's already choosing freedom, isn't it? So now, as you feel the spark, the gentle pull of something unfinished, let it sink deeper. Your mind is already viewing this truth. I ask, I invite, I flow. Every what if you toss, it's a seed growing in someone's thoughts, in your own thoughts, shaping reality like a sculptor with clay. And you're not just speaking, you're creating effortlessly because your mind, so brilliant, loves the unfinished, loves the dance. And as you move through your day, asking, wondering, playing, you feel it, won't you? The puzzle coming together, piece by piece, until the whole world feels like yours.